This is the plaintiff, Daniel Abdullah. He says he was driving down the road when the defendant backed out of his driveway and smacked directly into him with such force it pushed his car across the street. Luckily, there were no other cars on the road. When he asked the guy for his insurance information, he refused to say a word. And here they are. He's suing the careless driver for $2,749.19, the amount it's going to cost him to fix his car. This is the defendant, Kevin Torres. He says he was pulling into his driveway, stopped for a pedestrian when the plaintiff hit him from behind. That's right, the plaintiff is the careless driver who wasn't looking where he was going. And smack, the plaintiff's 100% at fault. The cops and his insurance company agree, and he owes nothing. He's accused of a backup crack-up.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff says the defendant backed into him, but the defendant says the opposite, that the reckless plaintiff caused it. It's the case of the rear-ender offender.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Daniel Abdullah,
Yes.
You are suing Kevin Torres for $2,749.19 that you say it's going to cost to repair your car that was damaged in an accident that you say was Mr. Torres' fault. Tell me what you say happened.
I was driving heading east
On what street?
on Elwood Avenue
Okay.
in North. And as I was driving east, I was abruptly hit by a car on the passenger side.
You were hit by a car on the passenger
A
side?
truck, actually.
You were hit by a truck on your passenger side?
Yes, and it knocked me into the other lane. And I thank God there was no car coming, because that could have been serious damage.
Okay, come on out here, pick a car you want to be, and then pick one to be you and one to be him, and tell me how you say it happened.
Okay. I was heading east this way.
Okay.
He was in his driveway, and as I was heading here, he came out, boom, and knocked me.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Got you.
Thank you. We can leave.
Okay. And the damage to your car is in the middle of your car, the way you just put it?
No, right here by the fender.
By the front. Okay, and the damage to his car is there, where you put it?
Yes.
The damage to his car is there in that corner? Okay.
Yeah, yes. It's all along here.
So did you see him coming, or you didn't even see him coming?
No.
You just all of a sudden, was there anybody else in your car?
No. The thing was, see, I think it was maybe some cars there, so he couldn't really see maybe. So that's probably why.
So he was just gonna figure that his warning would be the impact? Okay, so go ahead and go back to the lectern. According to you, it happened differently.
Definitely.
Tell me what you say happened. Come on over here and show me.
I'm stopping to get to make a right into my driveway. As I was turning in, there's a crosswalk here where the sidewalk is. And as I was turning in, there's a pedestrian coming by. I had to stop for the pedestrian, obviously. And Mr. Abdullah hit me on the left-hand driver's side of the car.
Okay, you just had him hitting you on the left-hand driver's side of the back of the car.
Yes.
Is that where you intended for that to show?
Yes, ma'am. That's where he hit me.
Okay.
I don't understand, that's my theory on the cases. I don't know how he says I hit him. If I was waiting for the pedestrian to pass by.
Where were you going?
Into my driveway.
So according to you, you're going into your driveway, not coming out of your driveway.
Yes,
and you
ma'am.
haven't even gone in yet, and he was just going too fast to be able to stop?
Yes, ma'am.
Was anybody in your car?
No.
Just you?
Yes.
And both of you gave the exact story you're giving here today to the police at the scene.
Yes.
I have a police report here.
Did the police issue anybody a ticket?
I thought she did, but I guess she didn't.
No.
But thing was, I left my car right in the other lane where the impact happened. You leave the car exactly where that until the police come. But he moved his car back into his driveway.
Did you move the car before the police got there?
No, the car was parked in the driveway where I had it already after the lady passed by, because after he hit me, I went into the driveway and parked the car.
Do you have pictures of your car?
No, actually I do, but one is on the cell phone.
That's fine. I need them on the cell phone. Let me see them.
Just let me know when it comes up, please.
And the two people you have here are for moral support?
Yes.
Okay. And there are, in fact, parking spaces. How do you get in and out of your driveway with those parking spaces?
It seems a little short, but it's actually enough room to get in and out.
Okay, so this is your car.
The damage on my vehicle, yes, ma'am. On the driver's side, as you can tell.
So?
So he said it was on the passenger side where he hit me.
No, he said that you hit him on his passenger side.
Okay.
Right.
No,
Can I see the pictures of the damage to your car? You both have insurance?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you ever make a claim against his insurance?
I let it go because I have really no damage on my vehicle. But
No damage to your vehicle. I just saw your vehicle.
Okay, but it's just a little bumper damage, so I was gonna let it go. And Mr.
What year is your car?
2003.
Yeah, the damage to his car is completely on the side, and the damage to your car is completely on the back.
Right, so that's where he hit me and kept moving.
Right, but he's not traveling this way. He's traveling this way.
Right, but when he took the turn to go away from the car, I guess when he, not paying attention or whatever, he's swung out to the other side of the street.
No.
Who is the fellow who's with you? Moral support? Or is he a witness?
But he's an auto body
Oh, come on up a second.
Yes, Your Honor.
What did he tell you that day?
What did he tell me that day? He said the gentleman backed out and hit his car. As a close observation and looking at the vehicle and the point of impact, it appears that the car backed into him.
How can you tell it from the point of impact? People fascinate me, though. I'm going to call it based on what I think happened, so don't get too smiley.
No, I understand.
But here's the thing, here's a truck, okay? All we know is this, that this is how the accident happened. That's the only thing we know from the damage, right here. Now, it could be like this because you back out and he tries to avoid you, and that's where the accident happens. Or it could be like that because you are here and then he sees you and he tries to avoid you, and that is where the accident happens. You are not an accident reconstructionist. With all due respect, how can you tell me which of those two things is true? All we know is that this is the contact, whether it's like this or like this is the part that we don't know. There's not a single witness to what happened? Other than you guys, there was nobody around the area, nothing.
No.
For me to assume that you were there, he didn't see you, and he hit you, we're assuming, he swerved and that's how that happened. No evidence he's speeding. It's kind of tough that all this damage is on the side there. Tough for you.
Yeah,
that all that damage is on the
it's tough
side
to know
there.
how much of this damage is old stuff and the stuff that he says I did on it.
Oh, really? You're going to go there?
So who's got the right of way? The person going down the street or the person backing out the driveway?
The person driving down the street has the right of way.
Is that right? Person driving down the street?
Yes.
Oh, you seem so unsure. What do you think?
I think the person driving down the street.
Why is that?
Right away.
If you see the person coming out of the driveway, why not?
Well, the person coming out of the driveway was coming out of the driveway after the person was going down the street, so.
Okay, well, that didn't answer anything going inside the courtroom.
If he was going at 20 miles an hour, and once the point of impact, which is in the front, he says, he should have been able to stop the damage before it got all the way to the back of his car if he was going slow enough.
He does not say the point of impact is the front fender front of the car. It's on the side of his car.
Okay.
Side of his car. Okay, which is kind of consistent with you backing out. So, did you leave your car in its spot for the police to see?
Yes.
And he, after getting hit, parked his car inside of his house?
And back in the driveway. Mm-hmm. And then.
What kind of car is this?
It's Nissan Maxima.
What year?
It's a 97.
97.
Yes.
Okay. So when you use private party in good condition, the value of the car is $1,552. That's it. Here's the thing. If you have an item, and that if I have this and this is damaged, okay, then what I get is the value of this. I don't get the value of something better than this. I get the value of this, and that's it. Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So no one would ever spend $3,000. Well, somebody might, but you don't get to make somebody pay $3,000 to repair an item that's worth $1,500. So the police, who called the police?
I did.
Did you call the police?
No, ma'am.
All right, you're looking guilty by the second. All right. Mr. Torres, I think you backed out, and I based my decision on where the damage is, although that never, like I said, tells the whole story. The fact that you drove your car back in, the fact that you're packing your papers right now, the way that you've testified here today, and so I find in favor of the plaintiff, but in the amount of the Blue Book value, and the Blue Book value is $1,552. That's my judgment.
Well, here's the defendant here. He comes out on the losing end of this case.
That's okay. She has her own opinion, and she took her.
Well, you acted guilty at the scene.
I don't know about all that.
Why'd you pull the car back into the
Because
driveway?
I didn't want to leave it in the street like this guy.
After an accident, you always leave the vehicles in the position.
Oh, if you say so.
Well, okay, that's the way it should be done.
Okay.
And why didn't you call the police then?
Because the gentleman already called it. So what is going to keep calling the police department? They're busy people.
Yeah, and in here you were trying to bring up previous damage, and you packed up your papers. You already got one foot out the door already.
Well, she made a decision, didn't she? What am I standing around for?
Okay, right this way. Okay.
She hang around.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
You did it. How you feeling coming out of here?
Well, I feel like the truth generally always wins. I'm happy with the judgment.
Okay. Harvey?
Thank you.
There's a simple principle. You're entitled to get your item repaired, in this case a car, but the cost of repair cannot exceed the actual value, in this case, the value of the car.